All right, I wanted to do a real quick introduction to what this whole forum is about. I know I already did a couple of videos, but I realized I really wanted to have this forum focus on someone new to options. Because I'll be honest, once you grasp the concept, you're going to grow out of this forum. And people ask me, why do you focus always on the new person? And it's because that's where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck. The foundation is always what everything reverts back to, especially this. Um, Tom and Tony on Tasty Trade, they have to mix it up a lot because it's a show. I guess it'll be boring for TV. But a lot of what you see is real basic strangles and golden geckos or white iron condors. Um, and you hear him say it on over and over again, like no one knows which way the market's going to go. And all the market measure studies they do are based on one standard deviation um, areas. So I wanted to focus on strictly the new person to options trading and tasty trade. Um, Basically, I wanted to explain this. What to expect. Basically, you're the house. I want you to pretend you're the house. You're taking bets. You want to sell high and buy low, right? What I mean by that is, and you want to sell first. A lot of times we think, we hear the phrase buy low, sell high. Well, the way to make money in options trading is by reversing it. You want to sell first and buy afterwards. So people have asked me, well, what does that mean, sell first? You want to sell something at a higher price and buy it back later at a lower price. So people have asked me, well, how can you sell something you don't already own? And I guess the best example I can place to that is, let's say you're a business and you sell whatever it is, widgets, right? But you don't have a warehouse and you don't want a warehouse. But you got people calling you up saying they want this widget. And you found a supplier that supplies this widget. Well, you can make an order from that supplier, use UPS, for example, and drop ship it to your customer without ever stocking a product. You don't have to stock anything. Okay, so when you get an order or when you want to sell, or if you sold something, you've already sold it. You sold it first, right? Because you got the money from the customer. You go out and buy it from your supplier. Your supplier will drop ship it to your customer. You don't own anything. And what do? You make the spread, right? You sold it at a higher price. You bought it from your supplier at a lower price. That's all you're doing. You're the house. You're just collecting all these bets. Okay? Now, what I just explained was selling a put. Okay? You're selling, you're taking a bet and you're selling something and you're going to buy it back later at a cheaper price. What's selling a put, or what that means is you're betting that the stock you picked or the ETF or whatever is going to go higher in price. That's what I mean by selling high and buying low. You're the house, you're the store. You sell things to make money. You can't buy things. Like if you're a shopaholic and you buy things, how fast would you get rich? You lose all your money, right? So, but how often can you make money selling stuff? People have garage sales. You sell stuff to make money. That's what you want to do. You want to sell stuff to make money. All right. So that's what I meant with this. What what you should expect when trading options or when you're down to tasty trade. All right. So that's the exact basic concept. So I wanted to show you why Doe is so popular. You go to Doe.com and why this is so good. You can sign up for free. It's really, you don't even need an account. But let me stress, when you are ready to open up an account to trade real money, I highly recommend you look for this icon and open it through Doe for two reasons. One, it's better for you. You get a cheaper commission rate. Okay, it's $1.50 per option trade. So it's just a lot easier. Um, so click on this and you can open up your account. This also gives Tasty Trade and Doe the credit, and that's the only way they make money is by opening up accounts. So I believe you should help people that help you. Okay, so you go to Doe, and here's what I mean. I'll just go to trade, all right? And I'll use a company that we can use the SPY, which stands for the Standard & Poor's 500, okay? Or you can use anything you want, okay? So Sorry, I have a bunch of windows open, as you can see. I've got TOS open. I guess maybe it's time for me to get a new computer. But anyway, you can do this on your iPad or your iPhone or whatever. All right. So here's what I mean by, you know what, I'm going to change this to Disney, because DIS is for Disney, because I think I want this to relate to something everybody knows. Right, Disney. So Disney owns Marvel, Marvel Entertainment, you know, the guys that do uh, Iron Man and all that. You know, if you have kids, you're gonna know. Everyone knows Disneyland. All right. So let's say here's what I meant in my intro page. Okay, you sell high, buy low. Right. Right now, as you can see here, Disney is selling for $85.54 a share. Okay. Now these are the basics. If you think that instead of buying Disney stock right here at $85.54, okay, instead of buying it, sell it. Okay, here's what I mean by selling it. You're gonna sell a put. Choose a strategy, and I'll show you what that means. Go to option, click on option. Go to short put option. Okay, you're gonna be using this a lot, or hearing short put. All short puts means you're selling a put. Okay, this is just like my example in on my introductory page to the forum on what to expect. Go to advanced. You want to set this to 45 days. You want to make sure monthlies is checked. Click on one standard deviation and hit go. Okay, this is a visual on what I explain on my what to expect for in that thread. So here's where Disney is now. When I say you're selling a put, okay, you're gonna sell something first and buy back later. Here's what you're doing. Your customer, you're selling to somebody one share, one contract, which equals 100 shares of Disney. See where it says, see all this green area here? Here's what you're saying. You're saying to your customer, okay, you're selling it to him for 36 cents a contract. Each contract is 100 shares, so that means you're selling this for 36 bucks, okay? You're selling it to the guy for 36 bucks. Here's what you're saying. Well, you're betting that Disney will stay above $77.50. Well, where's Disney now? Well, it's already above $77.50, right? It's at $85. You're okay. So you're betting him. You're selling him Disney at $77.50 for 37 bucks or whatever it is, right? Right here. Here's what you're saying. He's betting you that by the end of September or in 49 days that Disney will be below this price. Okay? That's what he's betting you. You said, okay, fine, I'll take that bet. Okay, I'll take that bet that Disney will not be below this. Okay, and he has to pay you, that person has to pay you 37 cents or $37 for every one contract or 100 shares of Disney. Okay, now why would you take that bet? Well, you're already winning, right? Because where is Disney? Here. Okay, and here's the neat thing about dough. What's your probability of making a profit? Your probability of profit, you have a 90% chance of making money. All right, that's what selling a put is. That's why puts are schmutz. You're selling puts to your, the numbers are on your side, that you're gonna be right. Okay, so you're selling high at 37 cents, right? Now let's say if you fast forward and look what happens. Let's say we fast forward and let's say I'm gonna do that by shortening the time period. See over here, it's 49 days left, right? What if I shorten the time frame and now there's only let's go. Now there's only 7 days left. All right. That same that same put is now worth 3 cents. See what I mean? So you could sell it for 36 cents, right? And as time goes by, and it's obvious you're right, you can buy it back from him for only 3 cents. Okay, or you can let it expire. If you let it expire, you collect the whole 36 bucks. But here's what I mean by sell high, buy low. You could sell it for 36 cents and buy it back for 3 cents. So that's selling something for $36, buying it back for $3. That's your profit. Okay. Do you have to wait for there's only 7 days left? No. What if you Now look, let's explain the situation. What if there's 14 days left? And now it's only worth 5 cents. So the guy's lost like 31 cents, right? So you tell the guy, hey, look, you can wait and guarantee you're going to lose the whole wad, or I'll tell you what, I'll buy it back from you for a nickel. Because you sold it to him for 36 cents or $36, you can buy it back for $5. Okay? Of course the guy will say yes, because at least he doesn't lose all his money. Well, let's expand it out further. What if there's 21 days left? Okay, now look, you sold it for 36 cents. What if you can buy it back for 10 cents? That means you make what? 26 cents or $26 profit. Sell something for $36 and your cost is $10. Would you take that? You're doubling your money, right? If you bought something for $10 and you sold it for $36, that's a nice profit. That's all your business is. This right here is the basic foundation of your business. You are running your own business. This is the main concept of what I wanted to discuss with you here. Okay? This is what I mean by pick any stock or underlying. Choose your chance of being correct. Get paid by someone else, right? Look, you have at least an 84 chance of being right. Getting paid by someone else, okay, who only has a 16 chance of being right. Because if you have an 84 chance of being right, that other guy you're selling it to, he only has a 16% chance of being right. And you can be a winner even if you're wrong about the direction you thought the stock was going to go. Okay, so here's what I mean. Let's go back. Let's go to choose strategy. Let's go back to short put here, right? Make sure all this is done. Click on 1 standard deviation. Click Dose says go, right? Okay, we're back to this, okay? So let me scroll down. Here's where Disney is now. Here's what I mean by this, okay? Look, I'll just go back. Here's what I mean by number 4. Be a winner even if you're wrong on your assumption on the stock. Well, look, what if Disney drops all the way down to 80 bucks? You still make money. Why? Because remember now, your bet was, you're betting the guy that it'll be above $77.50. Okay? And he paid you 38 cents for that. Okay? So this is what I mean by lowering your cost basis. If you were bullish or if you were positive on Disney and you thought Disney was going to go higher, right? Even if it drops, you still make money. Even if it stays the same, you make money. Even if it goes higher, of course, you make money. And instead of buying it, you sold it to someone else who has a less than, like, even if I do it here, look, you have an 83% of making money, and you collected more money, 70 cents. Okay, so you can sell this option for 70 bucks and potentially keep the whole thing or buy it back when you make 50% on your money. Okay, what if you buy it back? If this drops down to 35 cents, you could sell something for $70 and buy it back for 35 cents. How often would you take that trade? Every day of the week, right? Twice on Sundays. This is what I mean. This is what I mean by lowering your cost basis as well. Because look, what is your break even? If you're selling that Disney will be above $80 at the end of 49 days, but you're also collecting 70 cents for it. So that means even if Disney drops down to 80 bucks, you still make money. Why? Because the guy paid you 70 cents for it. So what's your break-even point? Okay? Your break-even point, if the price of Disney winds up being greater than $79.30, your maximum profitable profit is 70 bucks. Why? Because you collect, it's at $80, but you collect 70 cents, right? So $80 minus 70 cents. That means as long as it stays above $79.30, you make money. That's what I mean by lowering your cost, right? So you're in it for less money. You're increasing your probability of success. And this is why I think it's so important that I did this video for the new people to understand this. So I'm going to insert this video right above part 1 and part 2, just for new people, so you can grasp this concept and therefore apply this to your future trading in anything you want. Thanks for listening.